said last night.
Okay, but it's still in the TERS?
It's left up in the TERS currently,
So
as is proposed.
all of this is the TERS.
The commercial corridor, if you look on
The
the.
whole commercial corridor is going to be the TERS.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's already the case.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
but what's the percentage of the TERS that's going to be able to go to the city? Now, he said that they hadn't settled on that yet.
we haven't settled on that yet.
Well, he's proposing 75%.
In the preliminary plan, it was,
It can go up to 75%.
I
That's
didn't,
not exactly what we're,
okay. We got to.
And that's not decided tonight either?
That's
not being decided.
Are we talking about the
No.
county money, when we're talking 75%?
Our money at the county.
Well,
So the higher it gets, the more county.
Well,
Right.
We had talked, 50 and then it was 75,
yeah.
so it's somewhere between 50 and 75, but we haven't made that decision.
Payne, what's your PDC
Does the
guy,
board-
Payne?
Your board will make that decision.
Paul Payne told me that whatever we decide, that's what Tarrant County's gonna do. We say
Right.
50, they're gonna say 50.
Most likely that's the case.
Yeah, he said.
You get more of their money, the higher you make it.
Yeah,
But to reach your concern.
to reach my concern,
If they agree to it.
well, yeah.
And
they may say, no, we don't think that.
He said he's never been familiar with them turning it.
No, I understand, but we can't say for sure.
In the college districts, he was real happy with, and then all of a sudden now he's saying, well, we gotta prove that this is a benefit to the college district.
So the good thing, we have a good relationship with Fort
So-
Worth now, so.
And we are meeting with, the commissioner this Friday over this.
So, but I'm confused on the boundaries, because you're saying instead of adding it to the TERS, he's taking it out of the CM?
no, sir.
It wasn't already in
Residential
that.
corner.
There was a point where I think it was gonna be added to the CMU two, CMD.
Originally, at the community meeting,
Right.
it was presented that this triangle of parcels would be included in the community district. And
Okay.
we received direction from council to not include that in the community district, so we removed it from there.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Yes, residential.
Right, right. Okay,
It's part of the TERS, but it's not.
right, okay, no, that makes sense to me. But this, I thought, was squaring off the TERS boundary.
It is.
Yes, sir.
So it's gonna be in, that's what I was confused, it's gonna be in terms.
What was the
but it's not gonna be in
motivation?
multi-use.
To square off the TERS boundary.
There's the two sets of parcels being at, that are proposed to be amended to add into the TERS boundary, and on the west side,
Yeah, and I'm still looking for the reason, though.
yes, sir, on the west side, it's proposed to be, it's important to include all of these parcels on the west side that are CMU designation within the TERS.
I get that.
Okay. And then, as development is spurred in the CMU district, it's anticipated that it would help out here as well, and that those parcels over there could be benefited from public improvements from the TERS.
So, and that wasn't, they didn't think of that originally? I'm just trying to look for what the.
Because the CMU district wasn't originally anticipated for the TERS boundary. Now that the CMU district's anticipated.
Then they're thinking it's gonna throw off more
Mhm.
deeper into the other area.
And he did tell me last night that, like, so this confusion I had, that I thought this was all going away, but he did say the reason why they were putting it in there was for infrastructure in the future. That with bringing that road through, there could be more traffic that needs to be addressed with infrastructure someday, even if it's not commercial.
Right. Okay.
See, this was my question. Since we got that road, what are we gonna do about the other road from what we talked about? See what I'm saying? You got two roads going around the building.
Oh.
That's why I asked about that.
Right. I think it's.
That's down the road, that's down the road.
First, I know you're real concerned about the haves and the have-nots. We're so small, I just don't see, I mean, I see the same program that will benefit the TERS, and their dollars go to that. Also, the city money, you know, I just don't think it's gonna be like a have and a have-not situation. I think the same kind of things we're doing is gonna benefit those both in and out. We just get the county money along with it.
I know that, but like last night, he said he anticipated $15 million in the TERS. I'm kinda going, half of that we could use in our,
I know, but we'll
Yeah,
still be able
general
to
fund.
use that. It's
Not-
still,
not for paying the fire and police.
Well, you probably can if you show that you need another fire truck because.
Well, if we can do that.
I think it's real.
Because you can definitely do water, sewer,
Yeah, I know,
curbing.
but we're getting all that done now, though.
Well, I understand. Yeah, that's part of where we're,
Like I said, I don't wanna drain,
money right now.
have two funds cubby holding a lot of money, and then we got to know, we gotta raise taxes, because we gotta pay for it.
That's where my.
Like I said, if you're gonna tell me we can buy a fire truck or a garbage truck with surge money, then I'm in.
I have to look.
You don't know, I don't know.
I don't know off the top of my head, but
I'm in anyway, if it's a reasonable amount.
Bottom line, you use those dollars to improve, you're gonna be bringing more dollars in, and that's the value of the things, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
It would have to be part of the project plan if you could.
Any other comments to the
Good
public
job.
hearing?
No, we're in the action. Right.
So we've,
I think we've had the public hearing.
Okay, then,
Heard.
all right, now, the action for public hearing. Ordinance 1258-2019.
57.
so I think we,
They've already done.
This is 1258.
which public hearing did you open, Larry?
So we originally opened 13, but he covered most of, he kind of both of them in one. So I think we're on
So I make
14
a
right now.
motion to approve ordinance 1257-2019. Second.
You want to look at other comments from the audience before we do that?
We already did. We opened the public hearing and closed it.
I know that.
Do we have to,
Yeah,
as part of the
active
action?
for one of the issues, not both.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
okay,
we take
so
action on one.
we're not taking action on both of them yet. We're taking action on 14, which
I
is the
know, but
one.
mainly you were talking about the comp plan, so I didn't know.
Well, we
if you
just
wanted to-
talked a whole bunch about the boundaries of the term.
But I think, why don't you go ahead and take action again, because I think we're considering whether or not action.
Okay, any action yet? I think we have,
Reopen both of them.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, item 14, action for public hearing, consider approval of ordinance 1257-2019.
I think we have to reopen 13
And
first, is what.
13 and 15.
No, we've already done that.
Who's on first?
Yes, okay. My understanding, and I might be wrong, because I might be confused, but, I thought we had opened the public hearing, under number 13, and that was actually
His presentation kind of mostly included.
for the reinvestment zone, and then we closed that public hearing, and then I think the motion was made.
We started to move to 14, but it was brought up that we hadn't exactly focused on the service boundary.
Okay.
So we kind of doubled back to his presentation in the action.
So the only thing we haven't done, if you open up the public hearing on the common and close that after, there's no.
We had public hearing on 13. We closed.
Yeah,
All right, now, if we didn't do 57 now, the action for public hearing.
Yeah.
Ordinance
Make a motion to
2019.
approve 1257-2019.
Second. Have a motion, second, to approve ordinance 1257-2019. Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, motion carries. 2015 public hearing. I thought that's what we were following. In order to receive citizens' comments regarding amending the city of Riverville comprehensive plan and the future land use map as amended zoning case PC 2019-0009 and the city of Riverville's master thoroughfare plan as amended zoning case PC 2019-0010. Public hearing is now open.
So I believe you've given the entire presentation that would relate to this. The only other thing I'd ask for is, as P and Z, what was P and Z's recommendation?
5-0.
In order to, okay. Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether.
Any other comments to this public hearing?
One question. We have people here that receive letters that are in the circled yellow area, and I think they're a little confused on what it means to them, because, you know, we come to these meetings and say that, if someone could explain to her just
Why the letter?
why the letter and how it's gonna affect.
That's for amending the TER zone, that's what I was saying.